Hello, everybody. This is X, and this is not Bugsy. This is X. Although it was, since I am Bugsy's otherworld equivalent, I actually was called my my name was Bugsy or Argos, depending on who was talking to me. Okay, people, a lot of Bugsy wanted me to tell you he's pretty much on business, taking care of some stuff. So I've been watching over the channel while he's been away, but he's been answering some comments, some but from some of his friends on YouTube. But let's just say I've been answering a few of my own. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you what's been going on. Oh no, kiddies, I'm not gonna tell you. But I will say this. I freaking love YouTube more than I've ever loved anything before. Oh yeah, and I also got their cold. So I got Bugsy's cold. He still has it. Now I have it. Geen has it. So yeah, Bugsy's still on business, but he's got a cold remedy that works for like 20 hours, and then he gets the cold again. It kind of cures him a bit, but I don't have that. Not like I'm not smart enough to create it. It just takes a while to make. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and sweat it out because that's what I do. Well, a lot of people don't know this, but I actually wear an eye patch. An eye patch because I actually lost an eye in a fight. I mean, technically I can still see out of it, but uh, not really that clearly. I mean, Bugsy has glasses. I have an eye patch. How's that fair? I mean, I was of the universe equivalent, and it ain't fair. He keeps both of his eyes, but I only have one. And people probably gonna ask me, "Have you healed it?" I'm in the process of healing my eye, but it takes, again, another thing that takes a while. But yeah, other than looking like the other than looking like the most sexiest pirate in the world, um, I'm pretty much like Bugsy in every possible inconceivable way. We even have the way everything happened to him happened to me, but things got a little different for me. But other than that, I actually enjoy watching, enjoy looking at the channel for Bugs while he's on his little trip. He's gonna be back in a few days, but he said if you make friends on here and they ask for you, you can basically be on my channel anytime if I'm not on it. So yeah, so it's pretty good for me. So the one of the questions that you guys ask Bugsy on the constant regular, um, is Bugsy a brony? Yeah, so am I, but I'm a brony for a different reason. But let's not get into me. Okay, let's just not get into me about bronies. Okay, okay, and also, you know what's messed up? How people bash on freaking clobbers. I mean, all I'm gonna say, all I'm gonna say is this: ma- if they want to masturbate to some cartoon horses, let them do so. I mean, crap. That's all I gotta say on the matter. If you don't like it, if you don't like it, you can get out of the stadium, or just not talk to the dude. But seriously, I mean, you got a right to feel uncomfortable, but at the same time, if a person, I, I think, then Bugsy wanted to actually talk about this. Some dude was actually open about the fact that he was a clopper, and everybody was like, Oh man, you're creepy, you're weird. I'm just saying, you know, each his own, you know? If someone wants to, touch themselves to whatever, it's their business. That's all I gotta say. It's their business. We got no right to tell them that's wrong because, we probably got some, weird stuff ourselves that you know, we touch ourselves to. Hey, but guys, that's all I gotta say about it. Don't dispute it with me in the comments. This is what I had to say. This is what I had to say, and even if Bugsy was technically here, he'd say the same thing. Accept it or just leave the video. That's all you gotta do. Um, Another few questions. But you guys asked Bugsy this, but he never answers it. But I remember what he said when faced with this question. Is it the one dude said, Bugsy, what is your beef with Discord Hooves? Now Bugsy told me Discord Hooves is sort of in one sense a coward, but at the same time he can actually do something when he wants to. He can get off his lazy pony butt when he wants to. But other than that, Bugsy just doesn't like him because Bugsy, he used to travel with the doctor a lot. He used to travel with him a lot. And seeing this version of him being like this freaking smuck that doesn't care about anybody else but himself at times just makes Bugsy mad because though the doctor, he knows is never freaking really selfish. He's always helping somebody out. He's always doing what he has to do. But this one's like, yeah, I just freaking give up. If you give up helping people. And that's why Bugsy really truly doesn't like the dude. And actually, Bugsy and Discord Hooves have fought in the past a lot. Bugsy, because Bugsy, I mean, don't think of him as a Gary Stew or whatever. Bugsy earned his freaking power. He earned his power. A lot of you just say like, "Oh, Bugsy's a Gary Stew because nothing can hurt him." Now, nothing. Sometimes, see, some things can hurt him, but some things can hurt him. But mostly, he's got a high tolerance for like pain and whatnot. So, he has a high resistance for pain. I've seen Bugsy with his freaking elbow, his freaking arm dislocated, but still he was fighting. It was during one of our battles with it was me and the other Bugsies from the other universe, and they all got beat up pretty bad, but Bugsy, I was hurt bad too. I couldn't even move. But I saw Bugsy, he walked up with his freaking messed up arm, it was all out of his socket. Just kept walking. He just kept walking, he was like, and he still fought Dr. Cube with the best of what he had, and he won. A lot of people say like a lot of people are Gary Sues because of nothing, because they're just super strong for no apparent reason. See, Bugsy has earned the fact that he's super strong for for every reason because he's trained with a lot of people. He's trained with a lot of great people that that know his strength and whatnot. He has met this one dude. His name is John, and he's a douchebag. There's a lot of stuff about him that Bugsy really wouldn't want me to talk about here. But bottom line is he hates him. So he doesn't even fight the dude anymore. He just kind of like says, "Oh, forget it, forget it. You're basically all powerful and nothing can hurt you. Other, but mostly, if I get freaking mortally injured, I can get mortally injured." So he was like, "John, so just which finger I'm holding up. So I'm gonna go." Um, just the one thing about Bugsy that pretty much a lot of people know. If he's like real ticked off, he'll flip you off. He will flip you off. And trust me, that's only like when he feels like you're not worth the fight. Though he won't hesitate to knock you out if he has to. Um, what else? What else? Um, a little, a little bit about me. Um, I still have I have silver hair, just like old Bugs. A lot of people look at that like picture he pulls up and assumes that he's white, but nah, our skin is our skin our skin is dark, man. We're black. If you didn't know that, and if you have a problem with it, well then screw you then. Seriously. Um, what else? What else? Well, you want me to tell you some things? Oh, when he gets back, which I think will either be next Monday or somewhere around Saturday. He wants to do one of his live events because he hasn't done them in a while, and he kind of feels like, you guys were missing out when he was doing it on just some TV. Um, Most of it was like just stuff he wanted to see with Bowser and Wario, and that setup. And it just was pretty. It was actually pretty cool. See, the thing about Bugsy is he likes doing the whole riff track thing. I wouldn't even call it a riff track, but that's what he does. He riffs on movies with Ani, Harima, Bowser, and Wario because manga basically, and he'd probably tell you this. It started when the real reason he did it. Yeah, it's a little based off Mystery Science Theater, but it always came from the idea that Bugsy would he's sometimes can be very critical on certain like stuff he watches. So he'll point out plot holes. He'll do this and that. Um, that's where that comes from, basically. Mystery Science Theater, my friends. He loved that show, but he actually watches a lot of it on Netflix, and so do I. But he always wanted to do like a theme song, and I think he'll explain that in another video for another day. But I hear he's gonna be looking for like an actual person that can do a theme song for him, like just like Mystery Science. But Markov really doesn't have like a narrative or anything. Sorry if I'm sniffling. Seriously, I still got the cold. But I guess that's what it basically is. He's looking for a theme song, and he wants to run a few contests for people that want to participate in that thing. Um, he he also wants he also wants like a logo too. It'd be like Makov in big bold letters or something. I mean, I hear he's getting DeviantArt points, so one dude can kind of help him with that. Um, that's what I hear. But he wants to do that. He wants to do that. He wants to do a contest. You know, but the thing that most people don't get from him, He doesn't do these videos for like money like a lot of people do. He does, he does this for the enjoyment of himself and others. You know, you guys. He does this for you guys. He doesn't do it for money. And then, usually when Sopa was technically back up, the reason, you know, the reason he started saying fair use is because, if Sopa ever got passed, he could just say, this is fair use, that is fair use, and this is fair use. Because because Bugsy really, really, really just hates the decisions of the his decisions of Congress when they were talking about Pippa and Acta and Sopa, because like he always says, we do, he does these videos to entertain, not to take any money from anybody or do anything. He does videos that he thinks are funny, and sometimes in return, you guys think it's funny. He doesn't do it for anything else other than that. And then a lot of people ask about the whole hero thing that he does. The reason why he helps people. Well, Bugsy is pretty much, and seriously, disregard the background noise. There's always going to be background noise. But Bugsy has always said that, oh crap, I just forgot what I was going to say. What was I? What was I talking about? I just lost my train of thought. Bugsy's always said about being a hero. He's always said, he helps people because he has two sets of memories because Graph messed up his timeline. And one timeline, Planet Vegeta exploded and Bugsy brought everybody back. But in another timeline, since it had to be altered, Bugsy actually went back in time as the professor and stopped Planet Vegeta from being destroyed. And he also he cracked Frieza and King Cold's neck. I was there for that. That was sweet. But yeah, so he has like two sets of memories. Two timelines with two different sets of memories. So that's, when Bugsy fought the Ultimate, he was beaten so badly he couldn't regenerate. So he got reborn as a human in a human family. So, for a while he helped people that needed his help. It was him and Harima and Hasakamaru. They would basically beat villains, beat gang members and stuff up. They would do it pretty awesomely. Just leave them like Batman or hung up on a street post. It was awesome. Bugsy feels the most compassion for humans because, in a sense, he sort of was reborn as human, but you never see, because when you're reborn, you don't really remember much, but he got his memories back gradually, and that's pretty much what it is. So he helps humans the best he can, and he helps anybody the best he can, really. It doesn't matter if you're an alien, a human, a freaking Reploid. He'd help you because that's just how he is. That's just how he does. Okay, one last thing, because I know I've probably talked a lot about Bugsy, and you guys are probably like, why is he talking so much about this? I don't know. I just wanted to kind of the reason I wanted to do this video is because Bugsy wanted me to, and I sort of did because I had nothing better. I have nothing better to do, so I decided, hey, I'll throw on this video, put a little Vicks in my nose, and just go with it. So that's pretty much it. If you want to ask Bugsy or anybody a question on this channel, send a PM, or if you're on Tumblr, send a private message there and we'll answer them. So, yeah. So, and if you have any questions for me personally, if you want to know a little bit more about me, just go on, just message me or comment the channel or comment the video, and I'll answer it in another video. Hey, maybe Bugsy might make this an actual, just a regular thing where I just talk to you guys. Who knows? I'd probably do a lot better than Rob and Roy, because Bugsy had to cancel the show because Rob was Roy was a douchebag. So that's what happened. That's what happened there. I'm out of here. This is X signing off, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I may not be as entertaining as Bugsy, but I hope I have left you with some answers to questions that you seek. See you guys later.